Yo. Once again, we back. This is with Just Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, it's Do Work Media Sundays. You know, we got my dog Drew Money on the boards.
How y'all feeling?
We doing
Feeling
good,
good,
man. It's a little nifty outside, but we in here, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll warm up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this tricky-ass Charleston weather doing what it do best.
Yes, sir. Shout out done tornado week.
Had a tornado. We had a tornado warning this week. It was hot this week. Now, you know.
Back cold.
Back frigid as a motherfucker this morning, bro.
Woke up, it was 44 degrees.
Crazy. Bro, I forgot we had a tornado warning shit this week, bro. That's crazy.
It was like, what, Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Part of Wednesday still been wet.
All right.
They cleared up Thursday.
That's crazy, bro. But anyways, man, we in here, man. Heart of downtown Charleston on a good Sunday, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. What's going on with y'all dudes, man?
Ain't shit, man. Had a good week.
I had a good week,
Flowed
too.
out consistently, you know.
No, that's
Real
right.
good, man. My daughter's spring break was this week. You know what I'm saying? Spent some time.
Before you know it, the boys will be out.
Oh, yeah, that shit about over with. Once spring break hit for them, it's about over with. They not even doing work like that no more. Like,
It seemed like when I was in school, that time between spring break and the last day was long as fuck.
Yeah.
That shit really only a month.
yeah. It seemed like it was long.
It seemed like it was long. It seemed like it was 3 months between spring break and the end of the
But
year,
when you on
bro.
the other side, that shit just pew.
Shit, crazy. My homegirl was saying like, yeah, they was on spring break this week. She live in Georgia and shit. And now she was like, yeah, they got like 4 more weeks of school. I'm like, what the fuck?
It don't seem like that, but it is.
Nigga, I was like, damn, that mean that heat is around the corner, damn.
That heat coming.
Yeah.
That heat and humidity.
Yes, sir. Sweat rag season is here.
Sweat rag season.
Hey, I remember 2019, we had that episode in here, and it was real hot.
Hell yeah, that fucking.
When we had a drought for like almost damn near a week and a half. We ain't had no rain.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I think it's been longer than that.
That was 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think that
It been hot as a bitch, and we ain't even getting no rain. My grass been dry as fuck.
Yeah, I thought we was in trouble, boy.
On some California shit. Like, for real, bro. I don't know how them niggas do that shit, bro. They can't even, like, be smoking outside and shit, bro. Like,
Start a fire.
fuck yeah. It's crazy. That dry.
That should be dry as fuck. Them boy, you just be, trees is blowing and spark, a fire. We gotta put that shit out. That's how hot it be out there.
Bro, so you saying we could be just smoking a J outside and just flick that bitch and
Oh, you flick that shit, nigga.
and we
community,
shut down the whole mother.
Yeah.
That ain't cool.
That shit's horrible.
Like I don't want to live.
I don't
want
wanna
to
live there.
I don't want to live
Nigga
like
got
that.
fake grass and shit.
I'm thinking about my damn allergies. If it's that dry, I be getting my ass whooped here.
Yeah.
Like if I go over there, my allergies will have me in a fucking torture rack, bro. Like real talk, bro.
Yeah, them forest fires and shit. That shit just be starting because of heat, man.
Yeah,
Or sometimes
Just
people be
dry as
camping and
fuck.
shit, don't put out their fires and
Yeah.
shit.
I'm cool on that.
A lot of them
bro.
shit come from campus fires. Niggas in the woods and shit. But it's crazy as fuck to really think like West Coast, it's just the smallest thing can take out like acres and acres of fucking trees, homes, all kind of shit, bro.
2020, they got it worse.
I don't think we would have to worry about no shit like that here due to like the
We surrounded by
humidity
water.
and the water and shit. Yeah. I don't know what it is with Cali. They by the water too, so I don't get it. It's just dry as fuck over there.
It's dry.
A lot of desert areas.
And they don't really get and they don't really get rain. They got deserts and shit out there. We ain't got no deserts over here.
Nope. Well, we got mosquitoes and shit.
I'll take that over the desert.
Facts. I just wear long sleeves.
Bro, listen, real shit.
Nigga,
I know a dude staying in Arizona, right? Let me tell you how crazy these people are. He said during the summertime, I said, so what do you keep your AC on during the summertime? He said like 78.
Oh, hell fuck.
And I'm thinking to myself, nigga, that's insane. But on the average, them boy 105, 102,
No, you're right.
103.
78 probably colder than boy, bro.
Cold.
Like,
That's probably colder than because it be hot.
They
real
condition-
hot,
they
and then it be
condition
cold
differently.
as fuck.
Well, that's
Like it really ain't no median really out there, bro.
But 68, nigga, your house ain't going to be able to reach. That shit just pumping all day, bro. Like, Arizona be hot as a fuck.
Yeah, because they say that your AC can only go 30 degrees below the normal, whatever the temperature is
Outside, right.
So that's why he said 78. Because I'm thinking to myself, nigga, 78. I keep my house on 73, heat and cold, depending on whichever one I'm using.
yeah.
So 73 is boom. I'm thinking, nigga, that's hot as fuck. But
Nah,
to them,
if you in the house, if you in the house and it's 100 degrees outside, you wouldn't want to be in 78 at least. But I'd had that shit, like you say, at least 72, 70.
My shit 73. When we had that shit a few years back, nigga, I kept that shit. So you walk in the house, you good.
Yeah, I keep that bitch on like 72, 73 year round.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that desert type weather. I'm
cool.
cool.
Phoenix had 22 days of 110-degree weather.
I'm cool
Straight?
on shit like that.
And then 104 days of 100-degree weather.
Yeah, that's normal out there for them. I'm cool.
122, nigga?
Hey, man, I know we warm-blooded creatures, but nah.
That's too warm.
Give me the 80s and 90s, man.
That's too warm.
Like, what are we doing outside?
Melting.
Nothing. I ain't doing nothing outside, honestly.
Doing all my shopping in the afternoon type shit.
Imagine a full court game.
Outside? Nigga,
I ain't
please.
imagining that. We
I ain't imagining
playing
that.
inside.
You gotta take this shit to a gym,
We
nigga.
go to the Y. Go to the Y.
Got no wire.
What court we going to? No, nigga, we not going here. I don't give a damn if you got a pavilion over that motherfucker.
That's just you baking in that. You're baking in that at that point.
They better have some fans or some shit.
Outdoor sports are dead. Like,
Yeah,
You
I'll
know
do a
outdoor
sports today.
bro. You be mad just playing that bitch like, nah, bro.
how can the school district even let you play and shit like that? You see what I'm saying? Like, I remember we went up to
Depending on the conditions, they might cancel certain games.
we went to Scotch Branch and played out there, and that shit it got up. The heat index was like 105 or some shit. Like, niggas been cramping left and right. It was a scrimmage and shit.
Oh, a
Right.
bunch of cramps.
Yeah, like, nigga, that shit was horrible. Like, I don't even think we finished the scrimmage.
Would you
on
rather
both
play a
sides.
hot game like that or a freezing ass cold game? I'd rather play the hot game.
I'd rather play hot. I don't like cold. at all.
Nigga, take me to Lambeau Field, nigga, frozen tundra.
Oh, no, I'm
taking
cool
you.
on
guys.
that.
You O2 Vic.
Yeah, nigga, take me. I prefer to be cold. I would layer up. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm
I don't
cool.
like
like
that
Nah,
cold
hell
shit,
no,
bro.
because I feel like your body limited when you in that cold like that. Because
Nigga.
you thinking about the cold. In the hot, you got freedom to move your body however you want. And them hits hurt harder in the cold, man.
Well, I was a linebacker, so I'm delivering the hits. So I'm thinking like how for
Yeah,
me,
you don't care.
Yeah, fuck that, nigga. I'm taking the cold over heat, dog. Because for me, like fucking 90 degrees, I'm fucking outside sweating, nigga. Like, bro, I'm miserable. Like, I wet shirts and shit, and then you go in the grocery store, whack as fuck, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be wet everywhere I go, walking down the street, wet as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I know myself, and I sweat a lot. So,
Yeah. I'm cool on that. I'm cool on the cold, bro.
I'll take the negative.
I'll take the 105 index.
I'll take that 105 game. Bro.
Yeah, I'll take that 105 game,
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie, bro. I just know when I get in the house, I'm about to take me a good shower.
Nigga, you're not making it in the house. You're gonna
Yeah.
be laying in the
No, hell
locker
no.
room
You-
floor, just kick, bro. Like,
no.
exhausted.
Dog, when I played Little League and we had a real cold ass game, I never forget that night, bro. Like the
I
final
hate
score
cold
probably was like 6-3 type shit. Like
I think that's football weather, though.
That
for
is
me.
football
Like,
weather,
I
though. I'm not-
enjoy
freezing
that shit.
cold weather is
I'm
football
okay.
weather.
I'll
I
still
love it.
play it, but I prefer to
No,
play.
I prefer to.
I prefer a hot game.
It's just
bruh.
something about what I see. I like I'll crack a nigga. So it's like, bro, I enjoy hearing that fuck in the cold, bro. That shit hit
Yeah, but
different,
them
bro.
hits hurt harder in the cold. That's what I'm saying.
And that ground be harder too.
hell yeah.
that grass ain't giving up,
But
bruh.
it's a level of toughness, you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
you push yourself.
Yeah, it's a
through.
mental block you
Yeah.
got to do with the cold.
Hell yeah.
You don't got to do a mental block with the heat.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I fractured this finger right here
In the
it
cold,
was, it was
right?
brick as fuck. And now that your body in shock from like a fracture and shit, and it being cold.
Bruh, y'all remember that real... Y'all remember that real cold ass game between the Vikings and Seahawks? The one with Dog missed a kick?
Oh, yeah, I
It was like
remember
a record setting.
Yeah, I remember that
Y'all
shit.
remember when Cam Chancellor posted a picture of his fingers
Yeah.
after the game? Them shit was all mangled. Like, bro, skin peeling and shit. That game was like what? It was like 1 degree and it was like a minus
Yeah, it was
15
like,
wind chill.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then the dude who came out there and tossed a coin been like an old man. He been like 8 degrees. Dog had short sleeve.
He got blood.
That's a different conversation.
That shit was 0 degrees, minus 15 wind chill. Bro, minus 15 wind chill is fucking all this up.
Yeah.
That shit is smacking your fucking face.
But a lot of those guys do like cryo, like probably twice a week and shit like that. Like they put their body in like negative,
Yeah.
like deep negative.
Oh yeah, them chamber
Them
type
ice,
shit,
them
right?
ice baths too.
Yeah, so I'm, you thinking niggas who's 34, 35, they've been doing this shit a long time, by thinking like all through Pee Wee, all the way up. Especially these kids now, they get all kind of fucking treatments. Shock therapy, fucking IV therapy, like, Niggas are really good, you know what I'm saying? But to take your body down that low, just to say you playing in negative 20-degree weather, that ain't gonna be really shit when your body's already accustomed to it. Cause you're bringing your body that should be like a negative 122. You ain't in that shit long, but it's still you're bringing your body down that low.
Yeah, your heart rate changing on
all that shit, bro. I would love to do that shit one day just to see what the fuck that shit feel like,
bro.
But hell yeah, man.
I'm cool on that, man. Y'all niggas can have that shit.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with
that. Cause dog, once you, that's a lot of shit to mentally block out. I mean, you can get the mental aspect of it. It's just thought of going out there. That's why when them dudes be going out there pregame shirtless and shit, but like, yeah, that shit sound good, nigga. That shit look good. So y'all ass actually get out there. I remember when Warren Sapp was talking about how they used to go play for the Eagles, used to play the Eagles in the playoffs. He said our guys would be like scared, like to shit. Because for one, it was cold, so they wasn't used to that shit like that. Right. And then they would just dominate us, bro. We was tired of that shit. Then I remember the last game played in the vet is when they went to the Super Bowl. Them boy beat them. And I was like, sometimes it take a few times to go up there. But I mean, I wouldn't say I would want to play with nothing but 60 or hot degree weather. You got to play some cold weather games. But when we talk about -1, -20 wind chill, what if it's windy? Oh, yeah, you really fucked up.
That wind cutting your ass.
No, facts.
Like, literally.
Shit cut in your face.
Yeah, them niggas do be tripping like shirtless pregame and shit.
Yeah, like you ain't got to do all that, bro. Like we get it. You trying to act like you ain't really bothered by it, nigga.
Alpha
please.
males, man. Alpha males. Y'all step y'all testosterone up,
nigga, that's some steroids, nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? Them niggas tripping. Nigga.
Yeah, that niggas tripping.
Them niggas
bro.
On a fucking road, rage off some damn roids.
Yeah,
bro.
they do.
Nah, fuck that.
What's the little shit they be smelling before the game and shit?
Sniffing salts.
Mm-hmm.
What is that shit?
I don't know what that shit is, bro. I don't know what that shit is, bro.
Every time I see niggas do that shit, I just think about Scary Movie when he was like, smell my finger. What's that? My ass. Because our niggas be like,
Hey, I don't see that shit wake people up like.
Nah, for real though.
I wonder what that shit is, bro. Like,
don't want to know.
Peyton Manning used to always sit that shit before a game, no matter if he was inside or outside. If he was in the dome,
he get them boy hyped too. Them boy be
that shit probably coke package.
That's probably why his head's so goddamn big. Like
nigga charge up, boy. Yes, sir. Ski in.
Oh man.
I'm gonna smell that shit one day just to see. Just to see what that shit doing.
My bad, y'all. But yeah. That was for Gil Brandt, man.
Man, fuck him, man.
Yeah, man. Before we go any further with this show, man, we just want to say condolences and rest in peace to Dewayne Haskins Jr. and the Haskins family, everybody who was cool with him or whatnot. He unfortunately lost his life due to a tragic car accident. He got hit by a car Saturday morning. He was pronounced dead. So he
actually got hit, physically hit.
Yeah.
He was walking across the interstate.
Yeah. I don't really know too much about the situation about how he ended up on the interstate. I'm hearing that his car might have broke down or something like that.
Yeah, ran out of gas or something.
So, we say all that to say, rest in peace to him, condolences to him and his family and whatnot. A lot of people took to social media to pay their respects or whatever. A lot of people were trying to be disrespectful as usual when it comes to black athletes and just black lives in general. Always fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, the focus should be, celebrating his life and his accomplishments and, just him even getting to the league. They was posting video from him in 2008. He was probably 11 years old. He had visited the Ohio State campus. They was asking how you like it. He was like, yo, I'm coming to college here. And just for him to, really make that reality, he actually was a Ohio legend, you know what I'm saying? So just for him to accomplish all that, speaking into fruition and, just getting to the league, that's a lot because that's not an easy task. So,
nice.
Again, rest in peace to him, condolences to him and his family,
24 years old, man.
24 years old.
It's crazy to see 1997 to 2022.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
1997.
That is crazy.
I still be thinking
like,
they babies, man.
Because my little brother's born 95. I still look at him as a baby. So
he's
like,
27. Like he's 95. He's 27.
That's
now.
what I'm saying. So it's like
that's crazy.
That shit
man.
is crazy as hell to me.
Like my sister's
like,
day 24.
His birthday. Dewayne Haskins' birthday was going to be next month. So it's like
May 3rd.
You know, it's just crazy.
97.
97.
That's barely a quarter of your life.
That's crazy,
but
bro.
You know, so crazy. Sean Taylor was 24 when he got killed.
Exactly.
And at that time, somebody who was around his age or older was looking at 1987 to 2007.
That shit crazy.
I mean, 1983 to that part was crazy, but just to see 1997.
I remember when he died, because like, that's what I'm saying. 83. I'm like, damn, I'm born 88. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit crazy. And it's crazy. Both of them played for the Redskins, you know? Like, that shit crazy as hell.
He was drafted by them. You know, things didn't work out. Went to Steelers. And hopefully, I thought he was gonna get another opportunity.
Yeah, because it was gonna be him and Mason going for the starting position. So, you know, again, man, rest in peace to Dewayne Haskins, man.
Condolences to his family, man.
Ohio State Buckeye legend, man.
Facts. Them boys had some big games, man. I remember when JT Barrett got hurt versus Michigan.
That man came back, held that shit down, bro. Like,
down, man.
So, you know.
And just seeing that video with him as a kid, man. Like putting that shit, like you said, into fruition and going and playing for Ohio State, that says a lot to his character, his work ethic. It's unfortunate.
Like, you can tell watching that video, like, damn, I want to make this shit happen for real. Like, that shit was crazy. That shit kind of fucked me up when I watched that shit. Cause I never heard that. I never knew that video was out there.
No, I never seen that video.
Then Ohio State, the actual program, they had tweeted the video. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Like,
because he was working out with some teammates.
Yeah,
that morning.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I said, man, R.I.P. to him, man. Condolences to his family. I'm pretty sure he'll have a big, turnout for his funeral whenever they have that. But yeah, man, life is short, man. You can't take this shit for granted, man. You gotta take advantage.
Years, man.
24 years. You gotta take advantage of this shit, man. Take advantage. I done lost some homies that didn't even get to see 30.
So 24, crazy. Like, I remember what I was doing at 24. Like, I still remember a lot of shit at 24. So, like you said, man, like,
it's a blessing to see 21 as a black man.
Yeah.
25, that's a big accomplishment. 30, like, you blessed.
Yeah.
You blessed for real. And that's still young in the grand scheme of things. It's young. Like we always say, like when we talk about Kobe. Kobe was only 41 years old.
He lived a lot of life.
He had a lot to accomplish.
Still had more to do. So
yeah, had a shot, being QB1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure he would have edged out Mason and got that job. And because I always had Dewayne, starting over Rudolph when Ben retired. So like, I was pretty sure he was going, go into training camp and get it done. So, just it's very unfortunate. So
very unfortunate.
Yeah, I just can't imagine how his mom feel right now, his dad feel, especially that he's a junior. You see what I'm saying? That just, I can't even imagine how his father feel right now, man. And I just, media members, man, just keep this shit about that man's life, man. We don't need to be seeing a scouting report about this man when he just lost his life. Niggas don't care about that.
Like, it don't even make sense. Like, it's like, dog, like, have some type of...
That shit was tasteless, man.
Like, just have some compassion, bro. Like, that's what I get on a journalist a lot, because I just feel like it's not hard to be...
It's not hard.
It's just not hard. It's not hard to be a human at times, bro. Like,
hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is not a box score.
It's not a box score. Like, it's not a highlight reel, bro. Like, this is still a person.
And then Adam said to double down in the fucking article he read, and you got his co-workers on their fucking knees for this man. Like, bro, if it was you, he would have said the same thing about you. Anything you had in your past that you was trouble with, they would have mentioned that when you died. That man don't care about you like that. Y'all ain't got to come out here and do all this extra shit. And he still ain't even made no apology for that
shit. You got Marcus Spears, like,
on his knees,
like, cooning it out. Like, bro, like, he would have probably said this. He would probably said worse about you. Mid-level bat football player. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he had to say, like, but it's like, like you said, bro, like, these dudes don't really... I don't think they really understand, like, they true job as journalists. So it's just like, that's just where we at now with sports.
All that shit gonna get weeded out eventually, though. Definitely see that. Did you check out the shop episode?
Yeah, I watched
with Ross, Gunna, and them. How you thought about that? What you thought about that?
I thought it was cool. I liked it. It was all right. It was some point I was like, all right, bro, but
That part that tripped me out was like towards the end when they asked Ross, like, yeah, you and Cal play 1-on-1. What you go? I'm doing them dirty.
All right. Hey, but it'd be funny though. Was like the whole episode he was speaking in third person.
Was Ross?
Yeah, he was.
If it did, I didn't catch it.
No, for the Kanye part, for sure, he was speaking in third person. It was like, how is it like when Kanye told you to rewrite your verse? He was like, Rose, that never happened to Rose.
Oh yeah, he says Rose. He don't say Ross. He says Rose.
Yeah, because Rose had to go write that verse over. I wrote 3 verses off top, and I was like, yo, this is my verse. And Kanye went and he came back an hour later. He was like, I don't know, I think it could be a little better. That never happened to Rose. You
remember when we first talked about that, when we first heard about that, and I think he had the interview with Speedy Norman for Complex, and he addressed that. And we asked, where did we think, do we think we heard that verse on another song before?
The verse that he didn't, the original verse?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, he probably might have trashed it, to be honest with you, because it never happened to me. Like, damn, he think this shit whack on here. I might not use this shit again.
Nah, I know Ross. Ross probably kept that shit in the back. Like, all right, it ain't good for this song, but I can use it somewhere.
I mean, that's good, man. He gave us one of the greatest records of all time with that. So, I fuck with it. I also like how Asia Wilson spoke about, just the marketability for a WNBA player.
Yeah.
In terms of how they got to do the extras. In terms, he's like, it's not, I just can't go to like Nike or Adidas and be like, hey,
which is crazy because Asia Wilson is like, we just talking about
she's one of the greatest
she's one of the greatest women basketball players ever.
Ever. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, of course, we feel like, she should have more going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you say, like the marketability it ain't caught up yet, which is unfortunate because if you really think about it, from when the WNBA came up to now, like a lot of
we about 25 years in.
Yeah, but you gotta think even back like when the WNBA first started, like a lot of the GOATs then were kind of on the tail end, like
100%.
Like
Lisa Leslie,
like Lisa Cheryl. Like I think Cheryl the GOAT, but she was on the back end of her career when that shit came because she was already playing overseas and shit by then.
And she even said a lot of the players go overseas because they get more money. There's no need for them to come back over here. But she said if you play, they're making somewhat of progress. They got a lot of work to do. Don't get me wrong. They got a lot of work to do as far as compensation. But she said, I got to get my money outside basketball. That's why I'm going to get my money at the endorsements. And we always do that. Because when Skylar Diggins, when she got drafted, she had the Nike, she had the Coke, Sprite, whatever the case may be. Her money wasn't, she was only making like 150, 100K.
That's what Brittany Griner was doing overseas when she unfortunately got, in the situation she in now, but she's playing ball over there because she get paid way more money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it's unfortunate it's still got to catch up because I enjoy watching women's basketball.
I don't really enjoy it, but I support them.
But it's like, I just feel like, once the market catch up, I think it should be way more money for them. So,
Yeah, they making strides now. They had a girl getting like a 3-year deal for like $400,000, or it might be a little higher than that. I know they per year is well over $6 now. Usually it used to just be $100K type deal.
Yeah.
But they're getting way more money. It's like $386,000 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's good, That was good.
They pushing strides, man. They just got to continue to make strides. And what Gunna was breaking down Pusha P for Braun.
Hilarious.
Braun a funny nigga, man.
Braun is a hilarious dude, bro. This nigga just was sitting there like it's rocket science. He's like, oh, okay. Like,
even when he broke down about who he would play with, he said he would play with Steph. I mean, I figured that. He always picked this nigga in the All-Star game.
Yeah. Steph shut that shit down, but
like, I'm cool, man.
But I don't think Steph can really speak on shit like that because that's technically tempering. Like,
I think it would be.
So he can't really speak. He can't be, oh yeah, I play with Braun. And then we don't know what could happen off season. This nigga end up in the Bay, and like that'll be like, oh niggas, well he was tampering then, so who knows.
What also stood out to me is when Ross was talking about how he was writing before he really got his big break. He said that's what kept me motivated, because I was ready to go way before I initially finally got my break. But I would write songs for other people, but they would want me to do that for me, and that's not how I wanted to make my music, even though I was writing for other people.
Because he already had a relationship with Def Jam before he got signed, because he was writing for a few artists on the label already.
Yeah, Swisher House.
Yeah, the Suave House.
Suave House, my bad.
Because he already had relationships with artists, with Def Jam artists. Like it's like an old demo that I heard from Ross from like 98, 99 with him and Eric Sermon. Like he been doing songs with niggas. Like he been making moves.
Yeah, he finally came in. What, Ross came in 05? Yeah, Port of Miami came out 05.
Yeah, Port of Miami was 05.
So
but he was on Slip and Slide like 01.
Yeah. He was on Slip and Slide. But he's really a true definition, and when your time comes, it's your time.
It's undeniable, bro. That shit
was undeniable. Because Ross was, what,
bro.
30 years old when he dropped?
Like 2 years, he was like 28, 29.
Even with Ross, I don't, like, his age will never factor into me, because he just...
His personality is just like ageless.
And also, he never tried to adapt with the times as far as the sound. Like, he always stayed in his pocket, but was able to stay relevant.
Even now, time. Like he don't, like we don't talk about him for music. We talk about more for his social media, what he doing on social media right now. But it's not like him being corny on social media. Like,
but
he's truly being Ross. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
even when he dropped music, his music don't sound outdated.
It don't sound outdated. It don't sound like he's trying to chase a trend or chase a hit. Like
Ross never even did auto tune.
Nah, hell no. Even like we say like. We both ain't really like that newest album he dropped, right? But to say like it's like completely ass, we ain't saying it's ass. It's just not what we,
subpar.
It's not a subpar Ross album. Now we will still rank it with the other Ross albums, but it's not.
No, it's not ass. It was just
it wasn't what we was. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like even when he misses, it's not like a.
Because even we talked just the engineering aspect of it.
It
wasn't hitting like how it was supposed to.
It sounded like he mailed it in. Like you know what I'm saying. That's all it sounded like. It doesn't sound.
And maybe because with his new venture, with the as far as his label situation and shit like that, maybe that has something to do with it.
Trying to get it over with. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying. So. I don't ever look at Ross as like somebody who trying to.
And even with Ross, I still feel like he got a lot more shit to do. A lot.
Hell
even
yeah.
when we see him on the gram, buying cows and bulls and NASCAR cars.
It's not like he being corny about it. Like, you can tell that's
he
really
enjoying his life.
He doing what he want to do. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because
like,
it's a luxury for Ross to wake up every day and really do whatever the fuck he want to do. But even with that, he's still getting money every day. He always promoting something. And then he either, he got sit down, he gonna go cut his grass.
He's always hustling.
He gonna go to his little pond.
Might cut a tree. He gonna cut a tree down.
You remember when he found a turtle when he was cutting the grass? Yeah. And he put it in the water.
Hey, let's do Ross. He need a reality TV show.
This man just went and bought a NASCAR car for no reason, but he got a car show coming up.
Yeah, he got an ass of cars because he was mailing his cars up to DJ Envy for his own car show. Like he always in them car shows, bro.
He always got something going on. The only thing was crazy with me though when it comes to Ross is, I think maybe me, I would be paranoid. Like he always got somebody in his house. Like always, like regardless, like bro, like how do you?
Shit, they shot part of Coming to America too at his house.
Yeah, but it's like on a daily basis.
It was always somebody there, always.
How do you deal with that? Like especially if you fuck around with somebody and shit like that, or you got family over there, but you got like your entourage or something all up and through your house.
Bro, somebody always at Ross' house, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you sleep comfortably knowing like somebody is always walking through your crib?
I mean, somebody in there holding it down. For sure.
I figured that. I mean, that is a Vander Holyfield old house, so that shit big as fuck.
That shit huge, bro. That shit is huge. Like he really got a
shit. Same thing with 50. Remember when 50 did cribs for Tyson House?
For Tyson House, yeah.
Shit, Banks was in the room, laid up with a little joy. You know what I'm saying?
He opened the door. He was like, "Oh shit, Banks." Them niggas went down to the little club. He had a whole club in there.
Then niggas, they had some people in there. Did you go to the basketball court? Niggas playing basketball. It's like
somebody's everywhere.
You gotta have a different level of trust or some shit like that. But at the same time, too, I would think to myself,
if these my niggas, bro, like I wouldn't mind, bro.
Then at the same time, too, what if I was the only motherfucker through there?
I kind of
like no wife, no kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's too
house.
much house to just be you, bro. You got to share that house, bro.
Think so?
I mean, because, bro, like.
First of all, I wouldn't even get no house like that.
That's what I'm saying. For one, it's like you when you
I would have something big, but
when you buy a house like that, you gotta kind of buy it with like a I'm gonna share this in a way type of mentality, because that's too much room and space for one person, bro. Just to be like, I'm gonna just
wake up every day.
Yeah, like you'll go crazy, bro.
I had to have a chef.
That's what I'm saying. He got chefs, bro. So it's like
I had to have a chef.
It's like,
hey, you know who be getting it in with they chefs? Fucking Budden, bro.
Budden?
Yes, I think what they do is they come to his crib though. They don't stay there. They come to his crib and they cook meals all the time, and he pays them. I don't know what he pay him, but that nigga really be getting it in when it comes to that shit. I think I would do something like that though. Yeah, I would just have them come. They might have a key to the house.
I know for Thanksgiving he was cutting up though. For sure. Crazy. He was cutting up and things. I saw that. But you right. He do be having the chefs come through there. Hey man, we putting it out there, man. When that bag come, man, we definitely have some chefs come through for with just the message.
I don't know what age. Well, one day I'm gonna have a chef in there, because that gotta be a luxury.
Oh, you don't gotta cook? Like, nigga, yes. They probably cook for you the whole week and just put it up.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
You got a whole like that's what I'm saying. You probably getting the meal prep for you and all.
Man, not even that. If I could get to the point where they just cooking fresh food, like
every day,
every day, if I can pay them every day, yeah. I know Floyd be on that type time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know Floyd be on that type time, but like with Ross, yeah, Ross always got something to promote. Always got something.
That's a luxury for like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, you don't got to clean nothing. That's another thing I realized when I became an adult, like, because I like to have shit clean after that. I can't have no pots and pans all over the place. And sometimes I go to my refrigerator and I be like, I don't feel like cooking today.
But who gonna cook though?
But then you know what I do? I go cook.
Yeah.
That's what I do. But shout out to Ross, man. I hope for his next, as far as music wise, we get some more dope shit. It's just I want to see what he gonna do artist wise too.
You think he gonna sign more artists, or you think what you think?
He might. But I think he really might be venturing off into other shit. I think that's what a lot of people came in the game for, though. A lot of people came into the game for the music because they fuck with it, but they wanted to expand that money.
Yeah.
Make that shit stretch. Have way different sources of income.
Jay-Z really gave a blueprint to this shit. Now Jay-Z rap when he really want to rap, like, or if he really fuck with you like that, he'll rap with you.
Because you know the common theme is ain't no money in music like that. Mm-hmm. I think for certain people.
For certain people, if you build your brand and your name up, the money gonna be there.
Well, niggas like Lil Wayne, he don't gotta put his money in the other type of business ventures. He set off his catalog.
He is music though.
He is music. Jay-Z, he is music too. Ross, he could live off his music.
Like the names that you would expect, like the money gonna be there for them, but they still venture off into other shit. Like the Hoes, Ross, Wayne's, Nas, niggas like that. They gonna always be able to eat off music. You know
Bro, that's why even just to transition to content. So the dude who be going viral for doing the players be like type shit.
Yeah, I
feel like with certain shit, even with music and content, that shit ain't gonna last long. That goes back to what Ross was saying about, you got this, you throw it in the microwave for 60 seconds and you eat it. It's gonna help you sleep good, but it ain't gonna gonna sustain you long term. And it's like I feel like a lot of this shit with the content is like
kind of run its course. Like
run its course.
Like they was on that dude ass. He was like, "Dog, you doing that Avery Bradley be like niggas was like, hey, it's time to get your CDL, bro."
He put up a tweet recently talking about
it's time to get that CDL, bro.
He put up a tweet talking about, shout out to all my haters. I'm gonna keep on pushing and keep on flourishing. It's like, bro, there's only so many be likes you can do.
It's only so many.
And that shit is whack anyway, to be honest with you. Like some of that
because that's the
shit
same
was cool
dude.
they
They was on his ass because he was one of the This is a white dude now with the whole Ramadan Kyrie shit.
That was him?
Yeah, he was one of the ones like he did a Ramadan Kyrie be like, and it was like, bro, like, cut it out, bro.
So he had the sage and shit going on. I haven't seen this video. So
yeah, I think he did the sage shit, and they was like, yeah, like.
That's not a joke though.
They was like, yeah, wrap it up, bro.
Yeah, that's not a joke though. That's like real life spiritual shit.
But remember, like the sports pages was like Ramadan.
I really didn't see that. I didn't see it from him. I remember when the sports pages was doing that.
He was one of the ones pushing it too.
That shit whack.
Like, bro, that's that man's religion, bro.
Quality always gonna trump that 15-minute shit, man. That's all I got to say. Even with podcasting, same shit. Podcasting, music. I feel like all that shit in the fall in line, to be honest with you. Like, you see old boy coming back, right?
Who?
6ix9ine.
Oh yeah.
You seen that shit?
I saw it. I seen it.
More
he's supposed to be making an announcement on the 15th. Or that's what he's saying?
No, he dropping on the 15th.
Oh, okay. I mean,
he had a little promo video.
Oh, I didn't see that
the other day. Yeah, I saw that shit on the search because he was #1 trending. I saw that shit.
He had them like blue gloves on and shit.
No, he was like in a tub, and the girl was like a vampire type shit, and she pushed him in the tub, and then he woke up like a beast type shit. So,
okay. No, I didn't see that. I just saw some shit this morning. He was like some niggas behind him. They all had like surgery gloves on, clapping and shit.
So I wonder if that shit was fake about him being broke.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think. To me personally, I don't think bruh's flat broke like how they trying to say. But I don't know if the
Wax said that he was like, yeah, I had to give him some gas money the other day.
I think
that was cap.
I think that was cap.
He got banned from Clubhouse too.
Who, Wack got banned?
He got banned
for what?
I have no idea, but he got banned.
When this happened?
2 days ago.
Because he got like one of the biggest like clubs like on Clubhouse like he got to
do is be on there.
He got a huge community on Clubhouse, bro. Like,
bro, I ain't been on Clubhouse since the end of 2020.
I be on there every now and then. Like,
I fuck with the Twitter Spaces.
It's still, I fuck with both of them. But like, people be on. It's a lot of people who stayed on Clubhouse because that was like the original Spaces. So,
yeah.
But people be on there. But like you said, I fuck with the Twitter Spaces. I feel like everybody just needs to go ahead and migrate back over the Twitter Spaces because that's just. You can't beat it. Like, you got your tweets and you got your spaces. Like, it's all in one.
Mike, let me ask you on the like when you pop up on Space and shit. Like, the listeners come by. Like, how much time you log in is like your position on the shit, or is it just like you always automatic? Like when you pop up as a listener, where are you placed? Like, are people in front of you, or are you like the first one as a listener?
No, when I'm a listener, I'm at the bottom of the speakers. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm the first one behind the first speaker.
Okay,
that's how they do it.
It usually have like speaker by his name too, though.
Yeah,
and then if you're in the room with somebody they'll line up in order according to your followers.
Oh, okay.
Now, when I'm a speaker, my icon is after the co-host. That's for anybody.
Gotcha.
So when you're a speaker, you'll be right behind the first co-host, and then they'll line up. If you in there with a follow, so like if you pop up as a speaker, you'll be to me. You'll be behind me. Okay. But for you, I'll be behind you.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. Because I was like, yo, why am I always like placed high above all these other fuckers?
That's how it is.
I be peeping that too.
But I was thinking but I know like I've literally, it was one sports space. I literally worked the entire wedding with them playing through my headphones and shit.
I fuck with that. When I be at work, I be letting that shit
rock just too. Letting that shit ride. So I was thinking like, that was like a 5-hour wedding. Yeah. I done just logged 5 hours. You see what I'm saying? But it made work go by quicker. Just I was able to chime in here and there and shit like that. But I was thinking like, okay, the algorithm goes off of how long you be on Spaces. Mm-hmm. That's where your placement is. But okay, makes sense now.
No, it's gonna be like that for anybody, regardless of who it is.
I fuck with it because you can record it too, and it'll like save too.
Yeah,
I fuck with that shit.
Spaces is cool, when niggas don't be on no bullshit. But outside of that, it'll be some.
They've been on some bullshit lately, but I just let niggas live.
Yeah,
niggas be on that bullshit, bro.
Niggas be getting all extra and personal with certain shit, especially in the sports spaces.
Man, this shit was so funny this week, bro. This nigga said, Mike, you ain't never watched Jordan? What year you been born? And then so then
what?
hold on. So then the nigga was like, The nigga was like, Mike told him or whatever. He was like, nah, nigga, you was watching Jordan highlight. You were watching Jordan highlight. So then he was like, Mike asked the nigga how old he was. He was like born in like 96, 97.
And I was like, how the fuck you gonna tell
yeah,
me?
like,
I didn't see Jordan. You born 98. He born 98.
98. Like, nigga, what are you talking
You
about?
were born
bro?
when he was going out.
All right, like, come on, bro. That shit had me literally crying. Bro.
But the host Ray,
Yeah.
he a wild nigga. Sound like the baby. The nigga born 96 talking about how Jordan might go, but he got Hakeem in his top 5. I'm like, nigga,
yeah, that top 5 shit was funny.
And I was like, nigga, we got YouTube now, so you go back and you see shit cool, but don't get on me talking about I ain't see Jordan play. Nigga gonna tell me I ain't see Jordan last 3-peat. I'm like, bro, how you gonna tell me I ain't see his last 3-peat?
Even if you didn't see it,
Talk about you was 6 years old.
Bro,
Nigga, I remember the shit. I remember Space Jam. What are we talking about?
even if you didn't see it, like you said, YouTube was right. They have all the games on
In
there.
full.
In full. Like commercials and all. They have all the games on there.
But I
They
guess,
be wild putting the commercials in the
Yeah,
full.
they do.
yeah. But the niggas really be trying to think like because you were born a certain year that means you can't have seen Jordan play on regular fucking TV, nigga. That's definitely capable. You're capable of seeing.
I
shit
seen
like that.
Jordan play on WGN.
I remember the press conference like
They need to
nigga,
bring that back.
when the
WGN?
nigga retired, like the first time. I remember when the nigga came back. Like I remember every single one of those. Those are highlights throughout my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't forget shit like that. But it just be funny as fuck. Space is funny as hell.
Yeah, that shit fun. You know, WGN is funny because they used to play Family Matters on WGN, but they base was out of Chicago. Based off the
Chicago,
film.
it's a Chicago local channel. It ain't gone nowhere. It's just back in Chicago. I feel like Jordan was
Damn.
that big. Like he had it. It was nationwide. Like you had to.
Yeah,
watch
that
it.
shit was on the regular
Yeah.
TV.
Oh.
That shit was on the regular TV package.
Yeah, but you know what like the type of cable I got now, like I can watch all kind of channels. Like WGN still there. Like it's still out there, yeah.
Okay. But them Bulls games ain't on WGN no more. That shit is on some other shit like NBC,
Yeah, you
Sports
gotta-
Chicago.
yeah.
You gotta have a certain package for that shit. That's why I had to get the league pass. But yeah, man. Let's talk about this Atlanta episode, man.
Let's get into it, man.
Y'all
Drew,
niggas gotta watch Atlanta. If you ain't on Atlanta, watch this shit. But
Drew,
this
you watch
season in
Atlanta,
particular,
bro?
So I binge watch it. So I wait for everything to finish and then I just watch all
Alright.
of that shit.
see, but here's the thing though. Like the way they do their shows, particularly this season, I think they doing this every other episode type shit where they got like a filler episode. But when I say filler, I don't mean quality wise.
Yeah.
So like the first episode, the main characters wasn't in it. The second episode, it was Earn on.
Yeah, it started with Earn waking up.
Then the third one is the main characters again, and then the fourth one, main characters not in it. They highlighting like some cultural race type shit. So if you was to watch episode 4, you wouldn't be confused because the main characters are not in it. I think that's how they addressing this season. So, dog,
I saw a piece of something.
that shit.
My bro was watching, man. It was like Shorty walked in with a cell phone or some shit. It was like,
Yeah.
it was like, your people take my land or some shit. Like, wow.
So you're not gonna get thrown off on the storyline what me
Okay.
and Moe were talking about. But Paperboy was tripping in the third episode though.
That nigga was bugging.
That was fucking. But this episode, man, it basically was on some reparations type shit.
Damn.
So the country basically got to a point where you can actually go search your family history, find out who owned them. If anybody from that family is still alive, you can get a lawsuit and make them pay you back
Restitution taxes.
restitution taxes.
So like when the shit has first started off, like there was this dude, this random white dude, he was taking his daughter to school, and they on the radio it was basically saying how Tesla had to pay this black family like 3% of all their earnings like from here on out, which is like millions, probably billions of dollars. Because they went back and found out that like the original Tesla dude owned slaves, which was their family.
Well, his grandparents.
Yeah. So like they basically saying like, the human capital, that contributed to Tesla being what they are today. So like they was like, so everybody, so when the dude got to work, he was in the elevators, ran this other white dude was like, yo man, you think this is fair? Like they can just go back and get money just because we own them and all this other shit. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the white dude was like, you know what, man, it's not a big deal. He'll be all right. Like he rich. You know what I'm saying? Right. This man get to work. He noticed like shit start changing because the dude was like, "Yo, we having a company wide meeting today. We're gonna discuss some things." This man, the boy had the meeting. They were, we're gonna start laying people off, blah blah blah. You know, we got a lot going on. Come to find out, the people he worked for, they own slaves, so they gotta pay people. So now they gotta do layoffs because they can't afford to pay everybody. So now he started looking around. All the black people in the office, like, yeah, so I'm about to start looking up. Yeah, they high fiving, like they had the water cooler kicking it, like they technically not even working no more. So by the time he done get off work, he start riding around. He in Atlanta, he riding around. He seeing black people like they had the gas stations filling up Lambos. Like he's like, damn, what the fuck going on out here? Like, what the fuck? Like, so he done get home. He home now. So now he gets served some papers, like, you know, like, yo, like you got served papers. He looked at the papers like, yo, like you gotta pay back, you gotta pay back some money or whatever. Out of nowhere, this black lady knocked on his door, was like, yo, this is the house right here. She on live, Instagram live, like, yo, this is a nice house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Talking about Brian gonna like this.
Yeah, Brian gonna like this. Brian gonna like this.
He's like, ma'am,
get
out my house.
He's like, who are you? He was like, yo, you don't know what's going on. Your people own my people. I think $3 million is fair. He was like, yo, I don't have this. I'm a regular working dude. He was like, so? Like, what you mean?
The part that was funny when she was in the house, she was recording. She's like, ma'am, if you don't get out the house, I'm going to call the police. She was like, this is my house. He's like, don't even bother going to the police. They already know.
They already know what's going on.
So she leave, right? He's slamming the door. She's like, stop slamming my damn door.
Yeah. So this nigga, he done feel.
Daughter in the kitchen now, seeing all this shit now.
So the daughter was like, did y'all own people?
She asked him this before that shit happened.
Yeah. She was like, that's so long ago. It don't even matter now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like, now I'm playing the whole shit. Now I find out the daughter, like, like, did y'all?
Dog, on they ride home, the daughter was talking to him, right? Because they playing all this shit on the radio, so word is getting around town. So she was like, Dad, do we own slaves? This kid at my school said we own slaves. Like, no, honey. Like, no, we don't own slaves. He's like, what about Mr. Hector? He was like,
we pay him.
I pay Mr. Hector. Basically, he's alone. Like, I guess he take care of the house and shit. So, and he was like, our people were slaves. Austria-Hungarian or some shit.
Or some shit like that. And she was like, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so the next day, this man had to go get like a little mini apartment type shit. Type shit. He looking out his door to make sure the black lady ain't following. She done following to work. She got the speakerphone. Like she following this man around. Go to pick up his daughter and shit. Wife on some, hey, we got to finalize.
They already was separated now.
They was already separated. We got to finalize this divorce. I can't have my finances.
Yeah. So she basically like, hey, we need to go ahead and expedite this shit because you own slaves. Yeah. I can't have my money tied up with your money.
Talk about she Peruvian. Yeah. He's like, Peruvian? You was just white yesterday. And dig now, remember how she changed up her whole wardrobe? Her hair is like brown. She got on brown clothing, Drew.
Bro, like, this is crazy. Even the it was a Jewish girl at work. She was like, yo, I just did my ancestry. I'm Jewish, so I don't have to pay back anything. At the end of the episode, this bitch working to pay back her taxes too. I was like, damn, bro.
Drew, this is one of their best episodes, bro. That shit was
it was a white dude at the office. He had to wear t-shirts that said, I own slaves.
He got off easy. The people was like, yo, we worked out with the family. He only got to wear this on Tuesdays and Sundays. He had to pay, but he got off a little easy because he got to wear that shirt twice, and one is on Sunday. One of the days is on Sundays.
That shit crazy, bro. This nigga washing his hands. He look up.
Got a shirt on that said, I own slaves.
Like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy,
That's
bro.
funny as hell.
That's probably one of the best.
I gotta see that shit.
No, it's probably one of the best written episodes like them boy did like out of the whole series, bro.
Facts.
Like, you gotta watch it, bro. Like, I fuck with that shit.
And then they had the conversation. He had a conversation with this dude because he had to end up checking himself into a hotel because when he pulled up to his house. The
boys throwing
black lady had a cookout outside this man's crib.
Yeah, them boy, they throwing down in front of this man's house, bro.
She tell his son to go get him. This nigga start chasing down his car. He got away.
He kick off the flip flops and start chasing this man, bro. This man checked the hotel immediately, bro. So he in the lobby. This other white dude was like, yo, man, it's not that bad, bro. You just got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. There's another white dude telling him this. He was like, yo.
Because he moved in from another city.
Yeah. So he was like, yo, like, the curse over with, man. It's lifted, bro. Like, we going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Basically shit that black people tell each other, like, we going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? This nigga go outside and shoot himself in the head, bro.
Fall in the pool. He was like, damn. The black worker in the hotel was like, more when that came from. And the shit that stood out to me is when they was talking, he was like, because the dude was like, man, like, this shit unfair. I done lost my wife. I done lost my kid for some shit I ain't even do. And the other white dude who killed himself, he was like, well, and he got up, came over, sat next to him. So if you think about it, my father used to tell my great grandfather worked for everything that he did, pulled his bootstraps up, worked from the ground up. Come to find out, he had a lot of help. And when you think about it,
that to a lot of families too. A lot of other families.
He said, when you think about it, well, your daughter's gonna be all right. Your daughter's gonna have to, get it from the ground up. She's gonna have to earn it on her own.
But she's gonna be all right.
She's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Same way they had to do it.
This the same shit we be telling each other now as black people now. Like
this white dude telling another white dude this now. It's like, yeah, like it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, nigga smoking.
Because when you think about it,
I mean, what else can you really do?
All right.
But the curse is lifted. We've been running away from this shit. And he right. They be talking about, that shit was on.
Yeah, they treat like an elephant in the room they don't want to talk about. Now we gotta talk about this shit now.
And he said, and that's exactly what he said. He basically was on, that's something you cannot avoid. This is a real thing. That's reality for them. That happened. And when he said it, it was like a sigh of relief for him, even though he killed himself. But it was like, damn, like,
dude, I think he had skipped.
Even though I physically didn't have nothing to do with it, that's something we gotta own up to.
Somebody still gotta pay for it.
Nah, facts.
Somebody still gotta pay for that shit. And I'm thinking to myself, oh boy, if that shit really wasn't happening, these white people would be dropping like flies.
That's a fact.
And trust me, in my neighborhood, it's a bunch of them. And I can see a whole bunch of black people pulling up to them doors. Bro, I promise you I would record that shit, bro. I promise you I would record that.
You gotta think, we live in Charleston, like, this slavery shit started here. So imagine if some shit like that happened here and like all these affluent families find out they gotta turn over these plantations to black people. Bro, we get all this land back. We get all these properties back. All this other shit. Rainbow Row. All that shit gotta get handed back over.
Yep.
You know these motherfuckers, they can't handle this shit.
Nigga, I would be outside leaning on my house. My neighbor to the left is black. The one across the street is black. The rest of them, white. All I would be doing is leaning outside my house, sipping on some juice, watching black people go to door, be like, hey, your people used to own my great-grandparents. You owe some money. Don't look at me. I can't help you. Yeah. You see this right here? You see this crib right here? This black owned. This black owned. I earned this shit, bro. I built this shit.
Go to that new development in Nexton.
Okay. Be like, Mike, you think this shit?
Bro,
hey, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
So shit like that happened, bro. For real, Charleston in trouble. Charleston in trouble.
Nah, for real.
Because I've been saying this. A lot of people have been saying this. The whole slavery economy has kind of been turned into tourism here.
Thanks.
So it's like, if that shit was to ever happen, bro, it's going down.
The city in the West is definitely.
This downtown
and Mount Pleasant
and West Ashley, they in trouble.
Let me tell you,
coastline.
Let me tell you how insensitive he was to the shit. Because even when he was in his car talking, and he was talking to his daughter, and he was like, this is just crazy. Like, we used to be slaves. Would it be fair for me to go to Europe and just start demanding money because of slavery and da da da? Even the conversation he had with the black dude at his job in the office, shit was so funny, dude. This man was eating chips hard as a motherfucker. The man was like, hand him the bag like this, like, you want one? He was like, no. It's like, man, I'm just trying to figure out how to get this lady off of me. He's like, I'm gonna tell you what. You got a black woman mad at you. The only thing you could do is give her money. Dog good now. He probably done got a check coming in.
He probably super straight. Oh, then the black dude in the office who was eating his apple walking around and all the white people panicking. He laughing. The dude was like, Timmy, that's not laughing matter. He was like,
she was like, this affects all of us.
affects all of us.
Okay.
Hey,
that shit was so funny, bro.
Hey, that shit had me tripping, bro.
Then at the end, he ended up doing?
What's up?
And I like how they highlighted because they showed this Hispanic dude taking the bus, going to work.
Yeah.
He was a bus boy just like him. And they basically was just going over their thing for the night. You know, they got all the waiters in the back room. It was like, you know, I done told y'all about this, da-da-da-da. Oh, anybody who got to pay restitution
who got to pay restitution taxes?
Stay after.
Y'all check in with me.
First dude come up. Okay, what's the name? It could be like Barbara Johnson or something. How much? 10%. He come up. He was like, you know, name. I don't know the lady's name in the show. He's like, how much? 15%. And the dude was like, 15%?
15? God damn, you going in today.
He's like, hey, at least tips are not taxable or something like that. So dog really grinding. But he realized that it's like, hey, it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. And then the end it just shows basically like white waiters serving black families.
Yeah.
Damn.
The whole restaurant was black, like damn near, like you know.
But you know that also showed the reality because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people who having to do that. I'm glad they chose that as a job though, because you look at a lot of the waiters, a lot of them don't want to do that shit. Mm-hmm. They don't want to do that shit.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
That was a genius.
That was a genius
episode, bro. Like for them to pick that as like Mike say a filler episode, like that shit was genius.
That was genius as fuck. And that's the same white dude from the first episode, on the boat with the black dude.
That was dog. So what the fuck, bro? Like, is he gonna be like a? Man, that's some weird, it's some cool weird shit.
It makes
bro.
sense on why he moved here, and on top of that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right. Dog might not even be dead then.
Oh, he dead. Remember now, he killed a black dude.
Yeah. Damn, but that was Lake Lanier's in Georgia though.
That's what I'm saying. He moved.
Yeah, you're right.
He moved.
I ain't gonna go too deep, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was him. No, that's the same dude.
That was the same dude though. That shit crazy. But yeah, man, you gotta watch that shit, man. But I feel you though, like I gotta binge this whole Snowfall season, bro. I watched the first episode.
You ever seen none since?
Bro, my work schedule had me kind of fucked up. I gotta be up early in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
I can't stay up and watch them shit, bro. Like,
damn, bro, I wanted to talk about that shit.
Yeah, that shit got me fucked up.
I watched
last episode, bro.
I do watch that though. I'm faithfully on that because I got certain shows like Power. I haven't seen that new episode yet, but that's one I'm
that shit getting
weekly
thick
on.
now.
Yeah. Then Snowfall, I be waiting on that fucking drop. But this one right here,
kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie.
This week coming up, the after
2 episodes
effect,
left.
The after effect, bro. It's gonna be fucking like after this wedding, it's gonna be nuts, man. Franklin, I realized a lot. That's all I can say, man. I ain't gonna say too much.
My dog had that reflection, man.
Shout out to LSD, man.
I heard this one was kind of on some trippy shit.
That shit was on some trippy shit, bro. That shit was on some trippy shit, bro.
Well, you might need to get trippy and watch this.
Yeah, man. You gotta watch this shit, man. You gotta catch up, man.
I got me a little shroom reserve. Might hit that, vibe out. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was a good episode, man. I can't even lie. I want to talk about
niggas saying this shit was trash.
Who said this?
Bunch of niggas on the TL hate it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, since season 5 started, a lot of niggas been like wanting this shit to be bad. Like niggas be like, oh no, this shit trash. What the fuck is going on?
There's one more season after this, right?
Yeah.
6.
Six is enough.
Yeah.
6 is enough. You could wrap it up around.
It's gonna. I think it's.
But
gonna
niggas
drop
hate
next
this
year.
season now.
I don't know why.
Niggas been hating since season 4, to be honest with you. And season 4 was flawless, so I don't know what niggas. All of a sudden now they using John Singleton as the crutch. They using him as a crutch as to why the show's so bad. Like, oh, John wouldn't go for this, and all this other shit. I'm like, all right, man. Like, y'all want this shit to be on some power shit so bad. That shit is not on no power shit, man.
Facts.
It's not at all.
But the shit good as a bitch though.
That shit fire. That shit super fire, dog. Like, I don't know what niggas talking about, man. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, that shit gonna be exciting.
We had some new music come out, man. We had Vince Staples come out. Niggas on the TL already saying this shit album of the year.
The album hard. I like the album.
Sid dropped. After about 5 years, she dropped her album. Fire. That shit fire. Shout out to her. That shit crazy. Who else dropped? ESCG and 42 Doug dropped. Niggas fucking with that shit heavy.
That album hard.
I hear you. I see you had tweets said 42 Doug set up his flow, innit?
42, he stepped his shit all the way up, bro. Like, I've already fought 42 Doug before this project, but that nigga was rapping on this shit, bro. Like, that nigga stepped his shit up. Spin and thump shit. them are gonna be like them are gonna be the club bangers, bro. That nigga was going crazy on them shit, bro.
Hey man, Gotti got a chokehold on the game, man.
And he just signed Mozzie from the West Coast. So,
I just seen that.
You know, hey man, best roster in rap, man. Go to Yo Gotti, man, hands down.
That was a good album, though.
It's been like that for like the past 2 years now.
Yeah, ESCG and 42 Dog went in on that.
Facts. Album called The Last Ones Left. They ain't really put too much features on there except for they niggas like 42 niggas and EST niggas. Only person who really wasn't on there that's not signed to CMG was like Big 30. He on one of the songs, but other than that, bro, like that, it was going crazy on that album, bro. Them niggas was talking crazy on there, bro, for real. But I like Vince Staples' album too. I gotta check that Sid album out later today.
Yeah, niggas fucking with that Vince heavy. I'm really a big Vince fan, but he cool though.
No, Vince cool. I fuck with Vince.
He got a couple of tracks I fuck with.
I fuck with Vince, man. Y'all seen any new movies that came out this weekend?
Nah.
That new Sonic came out, and that ambulance movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and Wally in that movie too.
I'm probably gonna go see one of them shit. I'm actually on vacation after the show. Starts my vacation. So
spring break,
man.
Yeah, nigga. I'm going to
whole
Orlando.
week. You good?
Yeah, I'm going to Orlando.
Word.
Surprise my godson down there.
Hey man, you deserve it, man.
Hell yeah.
Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
I'll be at Universal cutting up.
Do your thing. Some of my people's down there now. I got a little cousin. Her birthday was this weekend. She just turned 2.
Yeah.
You know, happy birthday, Kinsley.
Big up.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah, 5-Year dropped too, but I ain't check it out yet.
I heard 5-Year album was good too.
Bible.
Somebody was. He's an older dude. Shout out B Dot. He was like, I fuck with this 5-Year album, but I'll probably never listen to this shit again. He was like, this dude, don't get me wrong. The album,
sometimes the album just
just go for that one time experience. I get it. I get when he said that.
There's a lot of
when
albums
he said that,
like
I was like, I get it, bro. I get it. I felt that about a few albums. How you feel about this new Cardi track about to drop? That new drill track she about to drop.
I ain't heard it.
She got a commercial. See her marketing. She do her thing with the marketing.
I did see she got her hair like on
the red bandana and shit.
Bandana
She
shit.
you know them little sidewalk interviews they do in New York.
Well, she is from the Bronx, so I expect that.
But she did one, but she incorporated her song into the little skit. I gotta find it, man. But her marketing is like I never saw somebody do that. I thought it was dope. Damn, where that shit at, man? I just was looking at it, man. But I think
dog, Cardi really came a long fucking
if I'm
way,
listening,
man.
if I'm going off the drill tracks, because you know Nicki just dropped her drill track like 2 weeks ago. I think so. If I gotta compare drill tracks, man, I gotta go with Cardi drill track, man. I don't even like New York drill like that, but it is what it is. Damn, where that shit at, man?
Everybody knows Chicago is a staple.
I just don't like how they got the. It's like the New York drill is kind of like UK drill, man. It got that same tempo, like that same, like you know what I'm saying.
But a lot of people think drill is the beat, and it's not. It's the content.
Yeah. Now
the beat play, you could pretty much know when a drill song come on. Yeah, but originally, drill is the content. It's not the sound.
This shit right here. She did like the little side talk interview, like they do the.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, her song is in this shit. Like at the end. Hey, these niggas Free K-Flop.
Alright.
The only thing he's smacking on inside is eyes, you heard? Eyes. I gotta step up, bitch, I'ma stop up. All of my eyes get mixed with the fiber. Bro, bitch said she was gonna touch like she lying, Kumatata.
That shit kind of hard.
That beat hitting.
That beat is hitting, but it got that. You know, a New York drill song compared to
It sounds. That remind me of Not in the Mood with 5-Year TJ and K Flop.
Right, yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
That
That song hard though. You ever heard that song, Drew?
Mm-mm.
Not in the mood. That
See,
shit kinda hard.
I've been listening to this nigga named Castillo. I've seen the videos and shit to y'all boy in the group chat. The nigga on that little blind date and shit. He's actually like a rapper.
He rap.
Yeah, man. So but it's actually like drill. So it's fucking crazy. So he kept. So every time like
he's from over.
He's from the UK.
See, all right.
Yeah.
See, all right. See,
So that shit.
He got that. Yeah.
That interview is so fucking funny. It turned like it was a blind date, but turned into an interview because Shorty was asking crazy questions and shit. But the nigga has a song out called Sniper. That shit dope though. It's like it sounds just like a Pop Smoke beat though. But the nigga he flows on that.
That's how they rap over there.
That nigga flows on that shit though, like for real. Sniper out on all digital platforms. Nigga kept saying that shit. Yeah, well, big up that nigga though, man. Big up, bruv. Word, dog. That shit hard though. But that nigga dropped that shit. That's on his name Castillo. I'm fucking with that shit though. But I haven't heard that Cardi shit. I saw the video. She had a daughter in that shit or some shit, right? With like the blood hair.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay,
but that song the full song ain't dropped yet.
Oh, true. Yeah, I saw the video and shit this morning.
She might go up with that one. Cardi done came a long way, man. If you think about it, like 2016, seeing her on Love and Hip Hop, then 17. Because before then, we never seen nobody from Love and Hip Hop really blow up. Them boys, like, they be talking about they be making records and shit, but them shit don't be doing nothing.
They do
but
the
with
same
Cardi,
shit. Cardi actually was telling about like, look, I'm trying to blow up, and DJ Self was like, hey, I don't think
this nigga believed in Mariah Lynn more than her.
And he gotta hold that forever,
ever.
Life.
Clips never die.
The clips never.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't think Cardi was gonna blow up from Love and Hip Hop neither. I really didn't. I didn't see it. But when she called Bodak Yellow, and then she like like she's a superstar now. Mm-hmm. Like she's different. Like she really is different. I think her music don't really align with like her stardom. She only gave us one album so far. Yeah. But it's like she really done.
But that's crazy.
Came a long way.
Like
she took off.
But this because she came so authentic though. You know what I mean? Like think about how Cardi came out with like the videos of like speaking to women.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like her to drop one album, it's bigger than that because the love came genuinely. You know what I'm saying? Like she gave out love like crazy.
And she worked hard too.
No doubt.
But that Bodak Yellow song was huge.
It was stupid,
that Bodak Yellow song was huge.
You remember those concerts like fucking like you just see a sea of fucking like
that shit was huge.
That shit was wild, bro. Like,
that shit was huge, bro.
And she kept going. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That shit was huge, bro. Shout out to Kodak Black though, man. Kodak Black is the father of all that, honestly.
I wonder if he still get a percentage off of that.
I mean, them boys, they on terms. Like he was like, yo, shout out Cardi B. Like, you remember he said that? Like, shout out Cardi B. So it's like, hey man, shout out to Cardi B though. Like,
yeah, Cardi doing her thing, man. Even outside of music, she in all the commercials.
Everything.
Everything.
She running that money up. Salute to her for real, man. She really worked hard. She put in the work.
Offset too, man. Salute to Offset. Man.
Oh, he set for life.
Shout out Offset,
We
man.
ain't got to talk about it. We know.
He.
Offset. I'm wondering they gonna make another baby.
Run it up, my brother.
Run it up, bro. If I was him, bro, like this rapping shit cool, but I'm kind of enjoying being a stay-at-home dad. So
I think Cardi become a billionaire.
Oh yeah, it's possible.
I think she become a billionaire.
Yeah. All she got to do is drop a liquor line, perfume line, clothing, and continue to drop music. She'll reach it.
She's straight.
Because now she done got her foot in the door with the music. That's the thing. Once you done get your foot in the door for music and you marketable,
yeah,
bro. Because a lot of people ain't marketable, bro.
She done did the acting
Cardi, yeah, she done did the acting shit. Cardi marketable like a motherfucker.
And you gonna hit the black all the coaches really. You know what I'm saying? Like. Even Fat Joe's whatever culture he's in, his own fucking world.
Man, I forgot. We got to talk about that.
Hey, man.
Speaking of.
Hey, man.
This man was on TMZ talking about it makes people of color, minorities look bad.
But you just was, I'm the biggest nigga.
Then the shit was weird to me. He said, man, this is the part that stood out to me, bro. I'm going to play this. This shit.
Niggas let Fat Joe fool y'all if you want to. That's all I'm saying. I've been standing on this hill, bro. Like niggas gotta come join me. That's all I'm saying. Like,
listen
you feel what I'm saying?
Y'all.
Like,
we telling everybody respect us, and had it been 50 Cent or Fat Joe, I would understand. But Will Smith, he's like the best we got, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate that that happened to him, man, because he just
like who dubbed Will Smith the premier black. Who did that? Who did that? Who said that?
I mean, we just know Will Smith is a good guy, but I saw but it's like to say he's like the pinnacle.
And then you basically shitting on yourself at 50, because 50 is black excellence. Just because he come from the streets, that mean he ain't black excellence?
This is my thing. You quick to do this whole, I'm black, but as soon as you can separate yourself,
minorities.
Now it's minorities. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get these niggas enough rope to hang themselves, because eventually it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's all in the words, because they gonna tell themselves eventually.
Yep.
Now they was posting clips last week. He was on Drink Champs. Oh, I'm the biggest lightest nigga. Oh,
in the
room, but I'm still with all my niggas. I'm a nigga at the end of the day. But now when you get to separate yourself, you wanna if you so black, why you gotta go to minorities? You black, right?
Mm-hmm.
So be a nigga at all times.
Everybody wanna be a nigga.
Everybody wanna be a nigga. It's just time to be a nigga. Facts. I always say this shit, bro. Facts. But you want to claim that you so black and you run with all. Hey man, all I gotta say is, bro, your name's Jose. You know what I'm saying? So
Book of Jose.
I said what I gotta say about brother. If it is what it is, man.
That shit was trash as fuck, bro.
Hey man,
y'all checking out the book?
Sign's been there. He been fucking it up. He been fucking it up. At Versus, where you get these black bitches from? What? Like he did this at Versus, you know what I'm saying?
He did.
When you get these black bitches, you talking about Ashanti at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, so your niggas give that a pass. You know what I'm saying? Now it's minorities.
That was Ashanti?
Right, when Ashanti them came out. Because remember, he felt bad and all.
Yeah, you're right. It was somebody else too. And Vita.
These my sisters right here.
Where you get these black bitches from? What?
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing? Even Ja Rule was like, hey, bro, you kind of being disrespectful.
He was out of pocket for that
like,
shit.
What you doing, bro? Like,
I didn't like that shit at all, because it's like, bro, you want some... It's not even that. It's so much... Why we got to act a certain way? Like, we the only people who act reckless amongst their own people. White people act reckless amongst themselves. Asians, it don't matter. But with us, is it makes some viewers... No, the fuck it don't. They view us because they fucking hate us. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with how we act. So I don't have to... If I see a group of people over there, I'm not going to... Like, if a nigga doing some bullshit, I'm not going to not act out because white people standing right there. No. I'm never changing up how I act because white people around. I've never done it. So that's not the reason why they hate us, dog. I hate that shit, man. That's some coon shit, to be honest with you.
Not from Mr. I'm the lightest nigga in the room, but I'm still a nigga. Nah. You weren't a nigga then because you reverted to that minority shit now. You know
POC.
What I'm saying? It's POC.
I hate that POC.
So
shit,
if you want to claim POC, then you obviously you know you're not really black.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that you said.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, bro, nigga, you gotta be you. This not a costume, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't unzip myself and I'm your complexion.
Oh, I can't wait to see this book.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm reading this shit.
I'm always laughing when I see that picture of him as a kid.
Facts. Dog, that shit had me crying out in the morning, bro. You treat that shit. That nigga, dog, that baby picture is crazy with that bowl cut, bro.
All right.
Story of Jose.
If I was growing up, he definitely wasn't a nigga, bro.
Nah.
If he was in my class, 3rd, 2nd grade, 4th grade class,
that's what I've been like, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Even from the picture, he looked like he had on some like Velcro shoes or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just that type. Like, bro, you really ain't.
I mean, but like Mo said, he told on himself.
Yeah, many of times.
He told on himself, man.
If a nigga come in the room, say, "Who's the nigga in the room?" I'm that nigga.
That nigga. But now you revert to this minority shit. Nigga, if you so black, then you black. It would have been for one. This is my thing. You bring this minority shit into this is a black on black situation. You know what I'm saying? It happened in a so-called white structure, but this Chris Rock and Will Smith, those are two black men. You know what I'm saying? How all of a sudden to make all minorities look bad, but you say you a black man. This is a black issue at the end of the day.
It's not a Hispanic issue.
It's not a Hispanic issue. This is not a Puerto Rican issue. This is a black issue.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why I was giving him just a little bit of bill because of his lineage, because Puerto Ricans do date back to being black. But first of all, the red flag was when he said all Latinos are black, and that's not true. Not every last Latino was black, bro. Some of them are just straight Mexican, like 6ix9ine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So There's no black within there, and that's okay. But you want to group it together when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. You want to box everybody in. No, that shit don't work like that.
They just want the access to use the word nigga. That's just it. At this
just
point,
want access to the culture. At the end of the day,
that's just it. Let me reap the benefits.
Like Mike said, you reduced you and 50 Cent. But Mike say 50 Cent is black excellence. No matter how you try to cut that man cake, bro, he's black excellence, bro. That man came from the slums of the slums.
See, now 50 come.
See, this open up so many doors now.
And you know, Remy Ma just spoke about that shit on Drink Champs, where when Nori asked about when Hove and Fat Joe was beefing, he's like, you know, how you felt? He's like, oh, it hurt me, but it really did hurt me, but it was like, you know, I had to roll with the team, but it's like we passed that shit now, so it's like for you to even use you or 50, it's like, bro, 50 is black excellence, and who dubbed Will Smith the premier black? He's not the spokesperson for black people. He's just a great nigga doing great shit.
But he's
not the spokesperson for black
synopsis
people.
On Will Smith, he's always been like, you know, the good guy, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
but he's not the
representative nigga.
No,
like,
he's not
you
the
know
representative. Nobody is.
Nobody really is, bro. It's just like we all have a collective, bro.
We all have a collective, yeah.
Everybody felt Jay-Z when the video came out of in the elevator and shit. It was similar. You know what I'm saying? Like
he held it down. Yeah. He did what he supposed to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? What he could do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, and I think this shit will pass. You know, we'll be all right.
They talking about Will banned for 10 years. Well, the man done won his Oscar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he good.
Then you had the one dude talking about, he should give his shit back. That black dude. Who was that dude?
I forgot.
He was on something.
He's on the new Star Wars show, too. He's on the, what was it, the Book of Jedi? Not Book of Jedi. I'm thinking Power Book.
He was on something.
He's on something else, too. But thinking, like, you're a D-list actor, bro. Like, you're not even in that class, bro. Like, get your ass on somewhere, bro. Like, it be these niggas.
Will don't gotta give shit back.
Yeah, you don't gotta give a goddamn thing back. I want.
And they making this shit too deep, to be honest.
Yeah, like it is what it is, bro. Like,
you said that shit last week. Like,
y'all been for 10 years, but niggas still gonna be representing me in there. Like, it's all good, bro. Like, I don't have to be with y'all niggas, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
y'all shit at the end of the day.
Yeah, like I won my shit there. It is what it is. Like, y'all can ban me 20 years. I don't give a fuck.
Fat Joe, you out of pocket though. Facts.
Hey, man.
I'm tired of these niggas talking about Scotty Beam. She trying to
she trying to run her shit back. That same night now. She was, you know, as black people, we wear it all. You know, we feel we let all black people down. But since then, she been trying to run that shit back. Like, I see you niggas.
Off and shit.
Yeah, like, nah, bro. Nah, you was right there being with that white apologist shit that same night, bro. So go ahead.
That white apologist shit is so fucking lame, bro. And I blame a lot of that on the upbringing. I blame a lot of that on the upbringing. You gotta you gotta act a certain way. And white people come around, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them, motherfuck you.
You dig what I'm saying?
You dig what I'm saying?
You dig what I'm saying?
Shout out to Bird, man. But no, I'm never acting a certain way because white people around, because they don't do that shit for nobody else. That's why they've been running reckless for 100 fucking years.
They act the ass all the time.
They've been acting the ass for 1,000+ years, if we being honest.
They shit. If you look at C-SPAN, they acting the ass in political spaces. So what the fuck are we talking about, bro? They act the ass in areas that you cannot afford to act the ass in.
Be yourself, man, because when you acting fake, they still tripping off you behind closed doors.
This whole code switching shit, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro.
Yeah, that code switching shit is lame as fuck.
This shit is lame as fuck.
Because they laughing at that shit, honestly.
Yeah, like you see him trying to.
Because regardless if I act myself, they gonna trip. If I act fake, they gonna trip.
They still don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck about you.
You see these niggers trying to talk like us. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit.
You get them more power with lame shit like that. I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, you give them more power. Yeah, you right, bro. Like I don't know, man. But like back to what we were saying, bro. Fat Joe, you exposed yourself. I've been on your ass. Now everybody else about to be on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
You done fucked up.
Yeah, you know you done fucked up, right? You know what I'm saying? Now the moment you can separate yourself is minorities. I mean, you told on yourself, brother.
That's some disgusting shit.
That shit is just distasteful, man. Like, truly, dog. Like, it really is annoying as fuck, bro. Like, pick a side, bro, and stay on your side.
Stay on the side.
That simple. Ain't nobody asked for all this shit.
Nobody. Who made Fat Joe like a
spokesman?
Who even
they be making themselves these
That's
things,
the thing.
man.
They insert themselves in these positions, and then you just gotta let them talk. All right, if you want to put yourself there, all right, cool. But you gotta stand on that.
You don't get to pick and choose when you black. We already had this discussion before with the Danny Lee chick. We had this discussion last year about the same shit. You don't get to take this shit on and off, dog. Like, no. This shit is permanent. And you got to take what come with it. And the shit that come with it is real. You don't get to separate yourself. And then when you go do your Dominican Day Parade, Puerto Rican Day Parades and shit, that's isolated shit. Well, be isolated all the time then, motherfucker.
Because now it's minorities.
Because black people, we got to...
Those were two black men on that stage, bro. There was no other... That was it. That's it, bro. That's it. They do this POC shit to include everybody and exclude people at the same time. Who came up
with that person of color terminology anyway? Who came up with that?
Some motherfuckers trying to be slick.
You right.
Some motherfuckers trying to be slick.
Motherfuckers
trying to be slick.
People of color. No, motherfuckers.
No, I'm black,
nigga.
I'm black, bro. I'm black.
This ain't no Tiger Woods, O.J. Simpson.
Y'all have shown us time and time again. It's still gonna be black and then y'all. So nah, I'm black, bro.
A bunch of lames, man. Too many niggas shucking and driving, man. Too many. But we just gotta start getting more energy to the real niggas out here, to be honest with you. It's a lot of real niggas holding this shit down out here, man. It's a lot of niggas getting on Adam Schefter head. You had a few niggas trying to cape for Adam Schefter. Even after the fact we had
He's a coon, bro. He's a coon
shit, man.
And
he know he was wrong because when Dog had checked him in the car, he was like, "Oh, bet I'll take it." Like, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, you know you wrong.
What if I spoke to him in private? But
you put the cape on in public, nigga.
You're cooning from him in public on the timeline, bro.
And even still, he still put an article out highlighting this man's struggles after the fact.
So obviously,
then he gonna ask me in a tweet, "Oh, he wrote an article, motherfucker. You can read. It's right there."
So obviously, even if you did talk to him, you don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about what you gotta say.
What you got to say, bro.
But I wonder if that's going to be a topic on sports media this week. That's what I want to know. I'm interested to see if that's going to be a topic this week. Since y'all want to highlight everything else.
Marcus Spears will sit his ass right there and not say a goddamn thing about that. Like
because they're going to have to talk about Dewayne Haskins. I want to know if First Take, all the rest of y'all going to talk about that shit.
They not.
NFL Live. I want to see y'all talk because Adam Schefter is a daily on NFL Live. Y'all gonna talk about that?
He's a fuck boy. He a fuck boy.
He's a fucking clown. And then on top of that, he got a book, right? He got a book.
The Man I Never Met.
The Man I Never Met. That's basically about his wife's ex-husband. This man died in 9/11 attacks.
He married a 9/11 widow, and every 9/11 he got to talk about this shit. It's peak weirdo shit, bro.
This man got a book. It's pinned to his account.
Yeah, like it's weirdo. It's weird cuck shit, bro. Like,
and he got an auto block feature for his account. For like certain words that you direct at him.
I got hit with that shit immediately. Like I was like, bro, like, cause that's the first. I ain't gonna lie, bro. For that to be how I found out Dewayne Haskins died, I was like, bro, like when I read it, I was like, bro, what? Cause it was like Dewayne Haskins who struggled with the Redskins and the Steelers. I'm like, bro.
He said former Ohio State quarterback who found struggles with the.
And I'm
Washington
like, bro, like that's how you announce that he died. I was like, bro, you a fuck nigga for wording this tweet like that, bro. You a fuck boy.
A lot of athletes spoke out on that shit though.
Because ESPN, the one I sent in the group chat, that was how it should have been. It would just say Dewayne Haskins,
former Ohio State standout, former Washington Pittsburgh court. That's it.
That's all
you don't gotta attach no fucking struggles and no stats with this shit.
What are you doing, bro? Like niggas have ups and downs in the league all the time. That's not how you define someone's life, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, that goes back to show you, if y'all think that these white fans and these white executives care about you, no, they care about what you do on the field and on the field only. They not your friends.
But I guarantee you, if that was Mason Rudolph that died instead of Dewayne, he would have never worded that tweet.
And I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about this next thing I'm about to say. If you the type of nigga who cry on your phone and upload it and put it on the internet, you a weirdo ass nigga and you are a narcissist. Straight up. Chase Claypool, you a narcissist. That's some weirdo shit. I don't give a fuck if that was your boy. Like, that's some weirdo shit to me. That's weirdo shit. You recording yourself driving, for one. Then you crying on your phone and you upload it. That's some mental illness type shit, bro. I don't fuck with shit like that. That's some narcissism type shit.
You trying to get the attention on you?
Yeah, you trying to get the attention on you.
What's going on, bro? Like, how that even sound?
Real people who really lose people close to them don't even think about going on the internet.
Facts.
I done lost people. When I lost people, I didn't. My last thought was to get on the internet
Uploading
and
a
upload a video
very
of me
last
crying,
thing
bro.
on your
Like no,
fucking mind, bro.
Like I can see it. Like
the most you do is upload a picture
Yeah.
of somebody and like.
but when
damn,
you have
like,
something to really say, emotional ties, you have to let the like kind of shit settle in.
yes,
You know
like
what I'm
that shit
saying?
is real.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is going on right now?
Now
Like,
you're trying to take light away from the seriousness or the even the
You
the
make
point of the
it a
person.
mockery, low key.
Drew, that's why I know it's fake.
Facts.
Because it just happened.
Facts.
Yet you get on the internet crying and you upload it. That shit is fake. That shit ain't real. Because when you lose somebody and that shit hits you on the instant, you're not thinking about getting on the fucking internet to post that shit. Niggas is clowns, man. That's some narcissism type shit, bro. That's weirdo shit.
That's some other shit, bro.
I stand on that.
That's some other shit, bro. Like I thought I was.
I don't
like,
respect
bro,
that shit, bro. You taking attention off that man. You
I,
put it on you.
I would say this if it was anybody.
And people
bro,
who post
like,
text message conversations with the person.
It's
Yeah, like
weirdo
Marcus.
shit,
That Marcus.
You gotta
Spears
take
was
that
on-
down.
he
You
was
gotta,
on
niggas like, bro, just go hang out with your kids, bro.
like,
Get off the internet.
Yeah, like he been on some other shit yesterday, bro. Like first off,
and it was a DM. You even had that man direct line, bro.
You defending this dude that was killing that was very disrespectful toward this man. Then you posting out of context messages trying to make it seem like you had a personal relationship with this man, but you ain't even had to do that for us, bro. Like just admit that you fucked up trying to stand up for Adam.
Dog was
bro.
still tweeting after
Like
that
you
shit,
still
too.
tweeting and shit.
Adam,
like,
no, Adam was still tweeting after that. No apology. That just goes to show
They don't give a
the sense
fuck.
of entitlement.
Yeah, man.
Like I'm ESPN. Like I run this shit. That's the mental they have. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say.
these dudes,
Ain't gonna be no repercussions behind that shit.
something wrong with these people, man. Something wrong with these people, bro.
But when black people start getting more power and getting up in these spaces, and we start hitting them with the backlash, they ain't gonna like that shit. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, they ain't gonna like it.
And see, honestly, like I don't.
They're gonna have to quote unquote tone down. I probably would never last at ESPN if I ever got a job there. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I don't blame you
I probably
because it's a
wouldn't
lot of
last.
shit. Like, and I don't think Adam sends all his tweets. Truth be told, but then again, when you think about it, when it's like NFL draft time, like they will see like Adam on his phone, like heavily. Like,
yeah,
going
he heavily
crazy
on
and
his phone.
shit.
Bro, like when Freeze used to break and he be on Sports Center, he always
On his phone.
on
Right.
head down,
So that's
like,
why it's like,
breaking
it's very-
news and shit.
Like you can't even hit us with this PR stunt, like, oh, it wasn't me type shit. Because nigga,
Nah, he
kind
can't do
of
that.
it's a record known that
Nah, this is
you are known for
this is you,
trying
bro.
to
This
break
what you
news
do.
fast. Yeah,
It's all about being first.
TMZ.
And then it was just tasteless. Like, bro, that man
It
be a
was just
human being,
tasteless as
bro.
fuck, bro. Like that was just.
I expect that from like clickbait people, not Adam. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, you can't hold people on high regards.
Can't put nothing past none of these
At
journalists.
all, bro.
Just like with the Gil Brandt shit. He gonna apologize. Motherfucker, no. That's how you felt about that
you
man.
was-
Because
you
it was
was-
instant.
You was
Facts.
very
It was
comfortable.
instant.
You was very
You was very comfortable
bro.
on that
You was
radio
very
show saying that
comfortable,
shit.
bro.
Facts.
You was very comfortable. You didn't think it was going to get. You didn't think it was going to reach as far as that it did, but you was very comfortable. If you listen to how he's speaking about that man, he was very comfortable saying what he said.
Talking about that man at 21 years old. That man's a kid. That's why I always say when
Yeah,
y'all be saying
you 92, so you obviously you on your way out.
First of all, you 90. So let's do the math here.
You got 70 something years on this man, bro.
All right, you born 1930. You racist off GP for me. So let's go ahead and just start there. You born 1930, so you damn sure is racist. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Because then he posted the picture yesterday, the Hall of Famer who passed away, the black guy, I can't remember his name. And it was like, bro, like, that shit null and void based off how you talked about Haskins, bro. You don't really view that man like how you don't view black people like how you say. Because when they get in these spaces and they start talking, that be that real shit. That apology ain't real shit. You apologize because you got caught.
He meant all of that shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't pick and choose how you respect black people, bro.
Man, fuck Gil Brandt. Fuck
Yeah,
him.
Fuck his old ass, bro. You need to be next, bitch.
I hope a cold take his ass out. To be
Yeah,
honest with you.
I don't know how you survived COVID season, bitch.
To be honest, we being 100.
We being 100, bro. Fuck you.
Motherfuck you.
You dig. You dig.
They be having just the nerve and audacity, bro. Like, you ain't got no type of respect, dog. Like, that shit was nasty, tasteless as fuck. This is fresh now.
This just happened. This
man
man
just
just
died.
died. This man just died.
And you
bro.
up at 9 a.m.
This man just died, bro. Like that.
talking about some shit that he did. And to be honest,
that's-
Dwayne
that-
ain't never really did nothing that was
He
at
never
Atlantis.
really-
He was a
never-
college kid.
Bro, the man, dog. the most he ever had situation with him and his girlfriend, bro. But him and his girlfriend, they rectified that shit immediately. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been no criminal
That's what I'm
in
saying,
school.
bro. Listen.
He ain't never been like, you know.
You talking about this man at 21 years old. That's why I be so hard on that Zion shit, bro. Like, these motherfuckers be expecting Zion. Like, this man's 20 years old.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
a
Like,
kid.
I don't understand that shit, bro.
But y'all talk about them like they life, like they
Yeah,
60-year-old. They
I
not
don't-
60 years old.
Like these people, Zion's still trying to figure this shit out.
He's not even 25
like
yet.
Dwayne's still trying to figure this shit out. You
Like
know
the
what I'm
same,
saying?
the same
Like,
shock that y'all have about when Dwayne lost his life at 24, when Sean Taylor lost his life at 24, when Biggie lost his life at 24. Like you say, oh shit, they just babies, but you want to talk about them like they 50 years old. In terms of bro, they ain't even live a quarter of their life yet. But you get on these radio shows and you talk down on them.
You crucify them.
You crucifying them.
It just go to show you, bro. Like a lot of these journalists is they don't deserve these platforms.
They hoes.
Bro. They don't.
Let's
yeah,
just call a
hoes.
spade a spade. They hoes.
They don't deserve these platforms. They don't deserve no type of paid compensation for these takes. It's real classless and tasteless, bro.
Man, fuck him, man. Fuck him. And Fat Joe, get your shit together, nigga. Well, you probably can't get your shit together, nigga. You packed up.
He is who he is, bro.
Yeah, you is who you already exposed yourself.
You is who you is.
You be a minority. Don't say black,
Yeah,
nigga.
don't say you the biggest nigga in the room no more. That's not you, brother.
Shit, whack.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man, let's get into some sports shit, man. You know, my Tar Heels, we lost to Natty. You know, had a chance to put that shit away. Went up one late. First of all, we blew a 15 half-point lead. I really wasn't feeling that. But you know, overall, I ain't really too mad at the season, man. We had a great fucking year. We really did.
To say y'all had Hubert Davis' first season,
Yeah.
you know, y'all did a lot.
We did a lot
Y'all
to get
did a
to the
whole
national
lot.
stage, man. So I'm looking forward to, you know, the next years and what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Armando Baycott, was a dog, set the record for most double-doubles. You know, he went out there on that gimpy ankle, got hurt late in the game.
The floor gave out. Like, you saw that shit?
No, that's how the floor's supposed to be. He just slipped.
Bro, the floor like it dented some, bro.
If you look at Zion dunk video, the floor does that same thing in his shit.
Yeah, I saw that. But, like, that floor was like, I don't know, bro. That shit look crazy.
Some floors, basketball
But
courts got to have give, though.
Because also you got to understand they're in a they're in a football arena.
Yeah, that's
so
actually,
it's a platform
Yeah.
that
It's
is
a
built
platform.
up so that there is support, some kind of cushion or some shit because it's elevated up. So it got to be some kind of spring on. If not, bro, it's gonna be a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah, it's
happening.
fucked up shit. All NBA floors are like that,
Facts.
too. Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to the Tar Heels, man. Nothing but love from me. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Y'all held that shit down to go toe-to-toe with Kansas. You know, even though we was cutting that ass. I thought it was finna be another blowout, but it didn't work out like that. So I'm not mad at none of them niggas, man. It is what it is. We gonna run this shit back next year, man. We gonna see what's up. You know, play-in start on Tuesday for the NBA.
We here, baby.
Bro, what if we
are
get
here.
Nets Bucks first round?
Ooh. If Giannis send niggas on first round,
What if Giannis lose first round?
hey, if Giannis lose first round, he got to stand on that. Because I had, like I say, I had.
I just
Giannis-
want to see the temperature of the conversation.
Oh, yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see if it's gonna be the same like it was for KD last year when he lost.
Or Steph, because Steph lost in the play-ins too. So, you know, Ja came
I
back
don't think he's
last
gonna
night.
be back yet.
Oh, no, he not. I don't think he'll be back. But I'm saying, Ja came back last night. He ain't lost a step.
Shit,
20
they play the Celtics today.
Yeah,
The Grizzlies.
Bro, that
he
nigga-
dropped a light 21-9.
Dog, that nigga sent this ball flying.
He caught that
nigga.
shit at the apex of the shot
That shit was crazy.
on the weak side.
All right. Like that shit. That nigga already. What was that? Lance. What's the fucking nigga name? He played for the Cavaliers and the Lakers. The light skinned nigga. He got bounced. Larry Nance.
Larry Nance Jr.
Yeah. Nigga sent that nigga
Yeah,
shit.
he sent
dog.
that shit. Yeah, he did. And Larry Nance like what 6'10".
All right.
So yeah, he got up there. Oh y'all, did y'all see that Jackson Hayes dunk on Steven Adams?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Steven, why you even do that, bro?
Oh my god. But yeah, Ja back light 21-9.
Buddy
He
from
ain't
Houston.
lost a step.
Buddy from Houston, nice dog. Nigga with the ponytail.
Oh Jalen Green.
Bro, that nigga had a crazy block last night
Yeah, I
also,
saw
bro,
Jalen-
off the
he got
glass.
bounced. That boy be
nigga
up there.
stupid, bro.
That boy be up there too. But
Houston
yeah,
finds him, bro. Like, what's the Gerald Green? That nigga just
Yeah.
stupid bounce too.
them boys coming through there with them legs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Hey man, but like you say, play-in start Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
What's up?
the Lakers the Lakers is done.
Them boy already planning a Cancun trip.
They planning where they going at, bro?
Nah, Tulum.
They going to Tulum.
They going to Tulum.
They going to Tulum. They going to Tulum. Hey man, niggas gotta, get them flicks up, man.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm
Cigars in Tulum.
Cigars in Tulum, bro. Hey, but the playoff picture is this, man. If it's going down today, this was from the 9th. So let's see. Damn, I just saw the.
Yeah, the final play-in games are played on Friday.
Man, what said this was looking at the bracket. What that shit at? Oh well, man. But oh yeah, I got it right here. Y'all, the Heat number 1, so y'all would get the 8th seed, and that would be y'all would either get whoever wins out of the 7-8 and the 9-10. So whoever lose the 7-8, they gotta go and play the winner of the 9-10 game. Mm-hmm. The 9 and 10 is the Hawks and the Hornets. 7-8 is Brooklyn and Cleveland. We got y'all first round.
I don't know. They say that shit could change today now.
Oh, it could change today, but right now it's Bulls Celtics. Then Bucks will be waiting on the 7th seed, which is 7-8, and then 76ers got the Toronto Raptors first round right now. But like you said, today shit could change. The Suns number 1, so they'll be playing either Pelicans or Spurs, or either Pelicans or Spurs, or Spurs or the Timberwolves. Number 2, they'll either be playing 7th or 8th, which is Timberwolves or the Clippers. 3 and 6 is the Warriors and the Nuggets. 4 and 5 is Mavs and Jazz. Like you say, shit could change. This is the last day.
Oh, this is the last day.
This is it. So yeah,
We'll find out.
we're gonna find out, man.
Hey, we just got one more. We got to beat Orlando today.
Bro, this gonna be the most, this gonna be the year for sure.
Yeah.
In terms of matchups.
Because everything's happening so quick. Like,
All right.
And then especially in the East, the way the East rolls up.
That's what I'm saying.
You got so many
like,
contenders.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You got a lot of contenders.
I just know, since that little slide we had, nigga, we don't win everyone like I said, bro. We need
you did say y'all need to win out. You did say that.
So
you
we done
did say
hit. Atlanta gave me a little scare, but we pulled that bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Now we got fucking Magics, and I just want to keep that energy going, rolling into the playoffs.
I think y'all should get past the Magic. We beat the Grizzlies last time we played them, but the Grizzlies is a good team, bro. Like, I still don't understand how people not put that much respect on them, but I guess they got to do.
So
more.
who y'all think gonna win this play-in tournament? Based off the current matchup, so 7 play 8. Whoever wins that gets a 7. 8 drops down to play winner 9 and 10.
I'm gonna be real. I got the Brooklyn Nets beating the Cavs.
So that'd be Bucks
and
Nets,
and then I got.
So that'd be Cavs versus Hawks.
I got Trey beating the Hornets.
So that'd be Heat versus Hawks.
No, it would be Hawks versus the Cavs, and then they gotta play
for the 8. So that'd be Heat versus Hawks. I don't got the Cavs beating the Hawks, bro, in the play-in. I'm sorry.
You don't got them?
No, hell no.
I think Charlotte might shock these niggas, man.
Think Charlotte might shock them?
I
don't know, man, because after last year, them boy got they boot smoke in the play-in.
Yeah, they
got they boot smoked by the Pacers.
They did. The Pacers smoked them, boy. But see, the Pacers not even in this shit at all. Like, they gone. But
so you got the Nets getting the 7, Hawks getting the 8, or we got the Cavs getting the 8.
I got the Nets getting the 7.
I think it's Charlotte, man.
I got the Nets.
You got the Charlotte Hornets getting the 8.
I'm throwing that shit in there. I don't know why
that
not.
Nigga want a sweet.
You want a sweet.
No, nigga, I just
he want a sweet. You know Trey Young got blood on it. He come for blood.
To the games, nigga.
All right. I mean, that is a closer drive. It's a closer drive. Yeah. But me, Charlotte, right there. Yeah, you right. Yeah. But
now realistically, Atlanta should get it.
Realistically though, I think Atlanta should get them boys. What y'all think about the West playing? You think Paul George coming back? He can.
Who's 7-8 matchup?
Clippers and Timberwolves.
That's what I'm saying. You think PG back? You think they're gonna handle the Wolves? Or
That's gonna be it's a one-off game, so yeah, it's a one-off. It's not a series. It's a one-off. So
Minnesota team chemistry though, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit.
They scrappy as hell too.
They 9-10.
New Orleans and San Antonio.
I got the Spurs getting the 8 seed.
Now Zion there said he come step there, say he's about to be back.
Cap.
That's cap. He would have played last night.
I'm not believing no more reports around Zion until this actually confirmed.
If Zion would have been back,
it's too much. It's too much weirdo shit going on.
He would have been ramping up like the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, Because they ain't just gonna throw that nigga
They're
out
not
there.
gonna throw him out there. He too delicate right now with that foot. They would have been testing that foot out.
Yeah.
To get Zion back for the play-ins, they would have been.
Well, I mean, that's then again, he might have, because we got that clip of him doing the East Bay or
That's
whatever.
true too,
so.
but at the same time, like that's different from NBA ramp.
No,
up.
100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
But so I got Clippers getting that 8 seed or that 7 seed, and then I'm with Mike. See, it's tricky with the Pelicans, bro, because they can come in and easily shoot your lights out. Now they got CJ, they still got Devontae.
I can't go against Pop.
That's
Not
the thing. That's
situations
real too.
like that.
That's real too. The Spurs are very well coached.
One
So
game?
it's like, yeah, if I got one game Pops against CJ and them boys, I gotta go with Pop. So yeah, but then them boys, yeah, you right.
But we gonna see how this shit play out, man. We got time.
Tuesday, man.
Tuesday is on. It's ready. It's popping. Playoffs is here.
The playoffs are here.
It would be crazy to not see Katie and Kyrie in the playoffs, though. That'd be insane.
Hey, man.
It's possible. Any given day, man. Any given day.
So if everything stay locked, then we got the Suns waiting on the 8. We got the Mavs and the Jazz. I got I don't know, man. The Mavs ain't really showed me they've been solidified this year like that, but I got that going probably 6 or 7 games, honestly. We got Warriors and Nuggets. The Warriors only gonna go as far as Steph. So if Steph ain't playing, I don't know. Then you got the Grizz waiting on that 8th. I mean that 7th seed. So you gotta see, man. Hey man, how y'all feel about Man, I feel like it's a lot of Nikola propaganda going on right now, man, for this MVP, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I can't get with just giving him the MVP straight out, man. Like, they doing this whole 2,000, 1,000 shit, man. But we've seen this before. Like, they making it seem like he's the only player to do this. Like, we've seen this before. So it's like how we. I just don't know, man. I think they're trying to rob Giannis on the low, bro. But, it is what it is. They're trying to rob Giannis and Embiid, bro. Them should be the only two talked about as MVP right now. Like, everybody else has kind of fell by the wayside. That's just my opinion. What y'all think?
See, I feel it's a little hard for me to look at MVPs because I think about when you remove players off of teams, like how that team is going to do. You know what I mean? Like, can this team thrive without a player, or can this team, when this player is here, how do they pan out? You know what I mean? So it's very hard. Like when I look at because that's the most valuable player. When you think about what MVP means, that's the most valuable fucking player. You know. So it's very hard for me to dictate. Like this season, honestly, like I wouldn't say it's the Joker. I honestly probably would say Embiid.
Now we going off what you say. Now, do you think the Bucks will still be number 2 without Giannis?
Hell no. But I feel the same about if LeBron took off this season, where they would be. You know what I mean? Like honestly,
the Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lakers would be a lottery team.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of when I remove a player, how would a team pan out? And I think Philly, it's a good team with James Harden there. But honestly, like the heart and beat is Joe Embiid, and he got crazy ass.
And they had 40 and 20 last night.
Come on, bro. Like that's an MVP to me.
Oh no, how far that team goes depends on James Harden playing. Lately, shooting wise, he ain't been playing up the par at all. He really been syncing it up.
Yeah,
nigga been shooting
but
like 5-13.
he goes through these little droughts though. This shit happens.
I mean, last night he kind of bounced back. I mean, watching the game, he shot about 40-something%, had 20 and 15, well, 22 and 15 assists.
But even if somebody's having a off night, an MVP steps
I
up.
just don't feel like you can point the blame on Tobias Harris this go around.
I don't think so either.
Nah, this ain't got nothing to do with Tobias Harris now. This got nothing to do with him.
But if somebody's having an off night, an MVP steps up. The nigga stepped up. That's how I see it. Like, I'm giving it to Joel, honestly. I haven't been the biggest fan of him, but I'll give it to him this season. I had a hell of a season, bro. I mean, what about you, Mike?
Tough. This is probably the hardest MVP. For me, it's been clear cut for the last couple of years, but this one is tough because so many candidates. Because I can't deny Booker, I can't deny Giannis, I can't deny Joel, I can't deny Joker. It's tough. But I don't think Joker's an MVP. I can't give it to nobody who's a 6 seed. I just stand on that. I can't. So it's between Joel, Booker, and Giannis.
That's fair. That's fair. But I see how they try to write this shit to Joker though.
They trying to give it to him really bad. Like Mike say, like how you MVP as a 6 seed in the West, and it's like, you know, for all that's worth, like, you know, if that's the case, like Mike say, like Trae Young should be in MVP talks. Cat should be in MVP talks.
Yeah, I said that yesterday.
You know
like, if
like,
you're going to give it to somebody who is 6 seed, then open it up for everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Open it up for everybody. Because Trae Young having a better season than Joker, if we being honest.
All right.
This man putting up 29 and 9, bro. Like, what we talking about? Trae Young having one of the best seasons so far.
What has Joker done so you know, MVP like more than Trae? You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a 6 seed. I feel like MVP.
And he had to climb. Not to cut you off. He had to climb. Atlanta had to climb back up.
Climb back up. Them boys was down.
Boo boo, bro.
Yeah. So it's like
they made them trades and they got back right.
So it's like, you know, I feel like MVP no less should be a 4 seed on up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
4 is like, all right, but I'm gonna still shoot you some bail. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I just can't. I don't feel right giving that to Joker as a 6 seed, bro. I just don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the Nuggets, they're a coach team to where I feel they would be in that range, in that 6 to 5 seed range with or without Joker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So who knows, bro? I just don't.
Yeah, he's got to get more consistent with it. If you open it up for somebody to get at a 6 seed.
If that's the case, DeMar should still be in MVP talks.
No, 100%.
Because I had DeMar in MVP talks this season. You know what I'm saying? I feel he should have had talks back when he was killing shit like that. Like, 100%. Really killing shit. So, it is what it is, man. That's where I'm at with that. But, yeah, man. Like Mike said, man, play and start Tuesday. I'm going to definitely be tuned into that. And, you know, we're going to get it in from there. You know exactly who playing Tuesday, or?
It'll be figured out by the end of the night.
All right. But, yeah.
Because they didn't do the schedule. I know Clippers and Timberwolves are the only one who's been scheduled so far. Everything else is
so that's
TBD.
That's the only locked in.
Yeah, TBD.
All right, so today, as far as games, we got Boston Grizzlies at 7, Bucks Cavs at 3, Hawks Rockets at 3, Pacers and Nets at 3. We got an ass of games today. God damn. We got Wizards Hornets. Y'all play the Magic. 76ers and Pacers, Knicks, Raptors, Bulls, Timberwolves, Blazers, Jazz, Suns, Kings, Lakers, Nuggets. That don't mean nothing. Mavs, Spurs, Thunder, Clippers, and the Warriors and Pelicans. So yeah, man. So by 11 o'clock, we should know what's secure for Tuesday. So
that's lit, man. I'm excited for it. Definitely excited for it, man. Because once basketball season's over, we're even closer back to football.
You ready? You ready for the gridiron to come back?
Goddamn right, boy. Goddamn right.
What you ready for though? You ready for that cold season, or you ready for who your college football team is?
South Carolina State. Why are you looking at me like
I feel like I asked you this question before and you didn't say South Carolina State.
I really don't have a college football team. But I fuck with State.
All
Shit,
right.
my business.
I gotta, you know.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up Bulldogs. What's up, Bulldogs?
All right, man. All right, man. I'm rocking with you regardless, man. So, we got anything else? Are we good? We
good, man.
Oh, the match is going on too, man. Shout out Tiger Woods, man. I need you to.
Yeah, I heard he back. He got the pink shirt. He got the pink tee on. Niggas said they know what time it is when he got the pink tee on.
He doing them fist pumps, you know, everything back to, you know, regular Tiger Woods standards. So, you know, if Tiger pull that off, then we good. Them boys in Augusta too, like that's crazy, bro. We need to ride out there one year just to see what's going on. That shit right there, that's 2 hours from here. So, you know, y'all got anything else? We good?
Shout out to Miss Jackson, black judge. She got sworn. Was she?
Ketanji Jackson.
Yeah, Ketanji Jackson. Shout outs to her. Other than that, man, big up everybody, man. Big up the city. But yo, fuck Tim Scott. Let me just say that shit.
What Tim Scott do,
that nigga
man?
politely stood up, fixed his clothes, and said no. Like straight like that, bro. Like,
Damn, you don't fuck with her in it?
Man, I don't fuck with Tim Scott.
I mean, you're a Republican though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, but you know,
she Democrat.
Yeah, but it's so crazy,
She
man.
supposed to be a judge though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't really got no political ties. I mean, but he Republican though. It makes sense.
But it was just crazy because I watched it just to see like who would like where South Carolina was going. I knew they were going to vote no anyways. Lindsey Graham bitch ass and them boys. So I was just like, man, it was just interesting to see like how them boys really were upset, getting up, walking off, saying after they said their no, just walking straight up out the room and shit. But all in all, man, she got the final say so. So big ups to her, man. No, big up.
Yeah, that's good for her. How you feeling, Mike?
I'm good, man.
I'm good too, man. Like Drew said, man, shout out to everybody, you know, around the way doing their thing. You know? So we're gonna end it like this, man. If you hear anything on here that gets you in your feelings, you feeling some type of way, always remember.
We're just messages.
We out.